lovely Michelle Worthington sitting on my couch with me, who is the most delightful human being on the planet. I'm so glad you're here with me.
Besides you.
Ha ha. I have had the pleasure of being in and around you this week, and there is an essence about your energy that is really beautiful. And I'm wondering, in your work as the book fairy, that carries through to the people that you work with.
I hope so. And it's one of those things that it took me a long time to get to a place where I felt that I had enough street cred to help others. But what has been the most helpful is me being someone who's not scared to make mistakes. So I've made a lot of mistakes, and I guess I'm not scared about sharing those mistakes with other people. And I just think that makes people relax a little bit.
Oh, definitely, because the same thing. I'm the imperfect interviewer as well, but I think
you're doing a great job.
I think it's important for people to see authenticity in what they see and hear, and if I can create that, that's what I want to do, which is why I think we connect so well, is because that's the essence of you want to create that, or this authenticity. I was wondering today, when I was thinking about interviewing you, has there been a favourite project that you've worked on that you can talk about? I know there's lots that you can't talk about, but there would be. I was hoping that you could remember one that was really special in your mind.
Absolutely. Well, probably the one that I can talk about that is my favourite is when I was author in residence at Nabathon State Special School. So it's a school for children with low vision or no vision, and they also have some sort of other impairment that makes them not able to be a part of mainstream schooling. And so I was there for a couple of days and doing from the little kids all the way up to grade 12, and we had a project that we did with the grade 12 kids that was actually initiated by their teacher. They wanted them to feel like that they had created something or accomplished something. So I worked with them using their communication books, and together we actually wrote a picture book. And I reached out to a friend of mine, Giuseppe Poli, and he came and he met them, and he did the illustrations. So they talked to him about, even though some of them had no vision at all, they wanted it to be something that was really inclusive for the kids at the school who did have vision.
Oh, wow.
I know, right?
Oh, wow.
So he talked to them a little bit about when they say something, what their interpretation of that is. And a lot of the things that they put in the book were things like Bubbles, Vegemite, going to the footy, visiting grandma. So it's actually called the Magic Wheelchair.
Oh.
And it's about a story of they come to school one day and there's 4 magic wheelchairs there, and they hop in them and they push the buttons, and it transports them to all their favourite places, and it gives them all their favourite food, and then at the end of the day they all go sailing. And then it comes back to school, and they have the magic wheelchairs there at school that they can use. And the school actually translated into Braille. And we had a book launch with Wally Lewis, who came, and they are now published authors. That book is in the National Library down in Canberra with their names on it. So if you look it up, they're actually published authors. And that was probably, for me, the most satisfying project that I've ever worked on.
You did that in 2 days. It's amazing. With that group and cohort of beautiful kids. And I think that that's so important to remember, that people don't always see the world the same as others do, and that in being inclusive, we need to include those other perspectives, don't we?
Absolutely, and that really framed a lot of what I did from that time on to make sure that everything, especially for kids, is really inclusive.
Fantastic. We are just about out of time, Michelle. Thank you so much. 5 minutes goes way too fast. We will need to have some more conversations, I'm sure.
Please. I would love that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Kate.